one sports program in the nation. Listen to Hot Sports, the number one sports program in the nation. The number one sports program in the nation. Sports program in the nation. Listen to Hot Sports, the number one sports program in the nation. Sports program in the nation. Listen to Hot Sports. Listen to Hot Sports, the number one sports program in the nation. Listen to Hot Sports, the number one sports program in. Listen to Hot Sports, the number one sports program in the nation. Sports program in the nation. Listen to Hot Sports, the number one sports program in the nation. Listen to Hot Sports, the number. Listen to Hot Sports, the #1 sports program in the nation. Sports program in the nation. Listen to Hot Sports, the #1 sports program. Listen to Hot Sports, the #1 Listen to Hot Sports, the #1 sports program in the nation. Listen to Hot Sports, the #1 sports program in the nation. Right, good afternoon, Ghana man by the Shea man by Ebraya decided a good evening, Sam Bravo live on Hot 93.9 FM. Jumadi Eddie Focal Sports. Mudi Eddie Ebenezer Amuzubetimi Aframi the Sports Tiger 1. The show is under the auspices of Nana Kwame Dankwa, produced by Francis Oro Airboa Sansu and Brantan Eddie Kwame Kusike 2. Woman Bwana show of course na Kwame Nketia Karim Wayo Mohamed Alassane Biakem and shown Eba Kwamo seated in front of me Nana Edu Braku Ernest and Afenso Emmanuel Bokete Capito Wabina Tenasi Yedi Semo Eba and Nebi Binti Young Farmer and Insam Remo na Munfanchayen and then the 26th day of September 2024, exactly 15 after 4. A good evening, Samuel Focal Sports on Hot 93.9 FM. Now, and everything come up here when him say, "Run, UEFA Europa League games are outdoor course, and then it means to us and hey, Manchester United. What is happening? Ludogorets Razgrad also lost at home in Bulgaria. You better come also on those games. No, Bernard Tepete was missing in action. You better come on a bit of questions. Ghana Manchester a boy in Europa ye papa and Yagro Cram and Yagro Obusia can come on. I'm a show to be going. You better come our side games to Monafe. Yashua the way who's some. Ebasi Ako Ebradu Babara man bought the left back no na Johnny Otubiso bought the right back Edema Park FC. You better come Ghanaian no as Europa no omo boy mu here Paul Musia Kempa. You better come more on those games na fe Yashua the way we say no Ebasi Ako na nyame aduma ebi so toas ewa manane ya the san come no ba other interesting stories ewa obuman su ena ya bo ademo ena ya de we say no ba na the local front we say no dosun when him say enei Nations FC wadum dan hat to foka wamu si wadum mantia mi no mu to ma hat no has ntwi asasika no wamu de mi bra pa nyame aduma Sunday out the Dr. Kwame Tie Arena no obu si has and asasika na wamu sizi wadum baas no yebedi nkomo ewasa game no na fia chede we tie edu achia no a yete uma se Minister for Youth and Sports oromadi nkomo insampi no mo dia ba na minister can say nyame aduma ayade se enei Ghana ena fansu Sudan game no ayade se kwambia so ebaba so Ghana ha enu eri nsema amanfa statika National Sports Authority boss Mr. Seth Pambun waru chairman adema NSC waru so akasa wasi games with the Cape Coast are ready enu ati ayade se Kumasi Stadium enso aye ready a game no ebatu abasu ewa Ghana sasi we so ento outside Ghana. We'll talk more about these games and many more here on Hot FM. Other interesting stories and so on. You see, Kotoko 2 players and an injury. Esmat and an injury. Sanso and a branch and a D. Eddie Samba O'Neill. 2 defenders of Asante Kotoko. One and an injury. Now them say enter Coach Masoud Dili Dramani Ebatunsa ada from Nantia for Chan qualifiers and qualifiers so I the 25th 26th 27th of October 2024 until less than a month and a qualifier so ever so players Ben also say I was coach Masoud Dini Dramani atu so form in a Chan team. We didn't come also on this and many more. We about to be count and then the other good some ever. We about to join here on WhatsApp 0241 660888. Also SMS 0241 660888 0241 660888. Champion Benito actually make a crunch and I'm an insano young for Ember. But capital Atenase capital Bavaria.
Amen. We could be fine.
Nadia Koso.
Nyame adom ene Thursday. Into throwback Thursday. We say ebi yawada say ana yewu for a weekend. Bibi ade na komo ya be ni aba ntino. Mamincha Jody Johnny. Yes,
Mr. Jonathan.
Yes, Jody Johnny. Oya heavy. Festus Mark Ataman. Mark BB First Consort. And also Castle Junction.
Castle Junction. Festus.
Yes. Oya Abrantie Bia. Nyefi so na medi ni ho adanse oya ni papa ntino maminchi ono so and afi so no we say eben menisa select committee youth sports and culture ejuma mo ye no meni de chie ye pa honorable wisdom kobla mensa woye me no abi be fi abeka say ninji fi ba bia and afi so no enye say bia
politics
papa ni de nyame adum na onya sports minister wokomo a esen select committee youth sports and culture who say bibia no consistency any experience you cannot take it away from Udada City no.
Absolutely yes.
We are consistent with bibimo debia o yes adia na hey eba experience a we dey move forward select committee youth sports and culture wa what you say if you makumako this year 16 years in parliament intinipa say no obunuzu mi hu MPA sebi tafrache okasa sa kekeda olupo yes ade ni bida intino dachi papa ni be sports minister Ukumba I think say and after ade ba ko a emi dey papa no say onya football or sporting event say ya make say ya badminton say ya one skipping rope kra no papa ni mu ye pantero mamintia committee na omugu so omu bisa ntie ben bibia e fine
anti committee no ejuma no omu ye no wani aso
eben we say committee no so far mi fifi mu che say na mi aduma Monday and a committee ni jumedie ebe ko na wie but see Stephen Apia insema enra okotena committee na nim kan no ama me say Stephen Apia ewo Black Stars who do even off the field we just Black Stars born still Black Stars who do ewo Stephen Apia but ebe no ni bibi Ghana for we me na ya dun tumi nya ba ko da yampo ya dun tumi nya ba ko da ewo kroma enra Derek Boatin ekokan sembi asamanfo etwinabo so say Derek Boatin ase efe yi ewo ho no on shadam pom asem yaba election etwemu no efe election no okoko support two candidate bi ntino any negative way bia Derek Boatin be kan fa efe no Derek Boatin wabobo ni bi da wabobo amanone our experience
okay
now can be say Thomas Stepper take Black Stars on kunu huda why because we Arsenal no Obama matches our good pitch so it is a very Boatin echo can say me say now Ghana ni uti baby ka say adani election twem no Derek Boatin koko support to candidate bia wenye ntino osoya no kasa sebi kaka keke FIF4 no or professional footballer wa bobo wa abrochire enti say pitches in papa okromo a ono asobi a wa professional football no money kan wa asema na
you are saying right
that is it amafo ka say insama Derek kokan yero ase or against FA no meni ya adwin ye pa sasa meni Derek ya adwin eno Steve Napier ni samo kan ya no o si local players no e wo say ya mo akwanya yes akwanya sa keke say e be for local players so ya mo hye jersey no mo e na aso so no oni ma sem ba kwa Steve Napier kan ya me we ho ye o si current Black Star na e wo no oh who leadership bia wo and it is true yam penny for FA here wo ho we need criteria the different players echo Black Stars. Nobody can tell me say Black Stars players are your Okromado Football Association no means I'm telling you players are your Okromado. I'm telling you say nobody obianu obeka chem say players are your friend Black Star no Football Association no omu means and also omu no bi say Black Stars team na wo ho no quality of play even your lacking leadership still appear or camera say the current Black Star team na wo ho there is no leadership and it is true and okay yes sorry a players keke yes we amani ya Ghana ni ya woni papa ya Ghana ni ti ya kofa ni da no the Black Stars anya bia Ghana su woni mu ana Ghana sunsum awodi mu ana ana say ya bia ya titi TV etia ya ti say oh we kra Ghana di obobo ha nti no o Ghana ni ti no kan bia so no ya kofa ni mbebo Black Stars committee na omoti ono it is long overdue na ga wose sa committee no ya set up da ya Cote d'Ivoire no man ko ye ya ba ya ni pe na nka wose committee no ya set up Kroma ne ben se se e be wan se mu a amafo mi Kroma e wose ya chichi omutum jeni omu e Kroma we say African Games no ben se se e be wan pa what it is ka ya say ya di nuanu ni mentwe ni ade a ede ye kuku ya ni ade ehu committees ahudo a ya tete me say African Games no ben se se e be wan Kroma amafo bi num e wose ya chichi omu jeni omu Kroma Babi sa wo say sanyo mano ebi be tule si Okroma na ube bibi ba ada from above ni die any die intama amafo bi fi say as Ghana no e omu dia on be tuna yo ni omu pebia e wo Ghana Kroma anya papa so at say anya papa kwa iti committee na yate no fantastic even me sure him say ye be wie Black Stars afko hu sensen no mani chakra omufa African Games no enya dem MP so maye even National Sports Authority NSA board chairman you said pound or say Cape Coast and I say Accra ready for the Black Stars M3 okay
what's in so been pa
na che
say omoye juma
baba it's not say ya de last minute ade na epe people no ade ene epe ten oni beben ade ba kuni say ade ya ba ya kan ya de meka 10 a ya kwa ya hu adwuma no odi ma ya nyenye ya nto abani ye nya mi ya adum ewu afufufo mu na say ya various stadiums no ya mfa ma dance bo ni ade ana e was anka the late Ali Mama Sports Stadium e was anka me esio fefe kama because there's not too much competitive game about the late Ali Mama Sports Stadium out you crab up in no crab matches are here and on the ball and aside out you know what competitive game and your ball and Chawasanka ye our class sports stadium any Kumasi Baba Sports Stadium and Wasanka your next option should be the late Ali Mama Sports Stadium internally. But I hope na dance fancy gadamo a board dance akese wo Tamale Sports Stadium the late Ali Mama na go pamaso e wo Tamale I hope na board dance wo what you say enti na no aboa chairman nipa na your ball Ghana Angola match ni we ya or this stadium no ma concert no omu ya hwehwe mu pa na omu hwa na ankoya ne ho be kire no enti am for me up this committee anka yɛwura september ɛna ɛna ka kyerɛ Ghana fo nyinaa sɛ bibi sɛ de ɛbɛkɔ so ɛbɛn
93.9
Access Bank Division 1 league no nyame adoma weekend yi ɛbɛhyɛ aseɛ
yes ɛbɛhyɛ aseɛ
wotɔ kɔ bi a na ɛyi ne ka to ma membɔ ɛfi n'aba so I think say for the past long time no ebi say ye division 1 what TV so
but when
Indum station no those times no mo yi but na che enti yes ya gba record so ko ma o na nya nkwala na wo ko ma o ebi asida ye division 1 na Polytank Division 1 league yes ye ATV Emma Ghana for atie na make say FA4 ya ko faba say na me aduma weekend di Access Bank Division 1 league no ya babo ani akoma wa TV so dia oh la la
but you sure say anyway difference room when we are more serious we are more intensified because those days we be a zone 1 game zone 2 1 zone 3 1 but when on a match day in zone 1 obu 2 zone 2 zone 3 2 and then under you can win am say buy there
oh yes we there and I will say nyame aduma from Ochinako we say even say ya league games no about TV say ya fantastic.
It makes visible
and man Sebi agrona
enthusiasm.
Yes already no crowd you ask me a kotokokra players e wo crowd you say the minimum yes this current House of Folk any Kumasi Asante Kotoko team na wo no you say the new players no and this GFA4 take up this initiative say may Access Bank Division 1 league no ebeba team so from Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I think it's a good one. But even when Chelsea say Bekum Chelsea, any Kotoko game, no, you be share. Only not say every weekend we are Ghana Premier League because no has ni Kotoko matches. I was say Ghana for you be share.
But you see, we have not been fair to the system.
How?
Maybe
I was say House of Folk. Any Kotoko matches every weekend Ibiano Ghana Libya was here we may be sure what TV so
that's what I'm saying sir Kwesa we have not been fair to the system.
We have not been fair as in what
now how is it you name him say Globe TV and the northern sector now omo amaka no that's Alpha TV and the southern sector for the other TV stations to pick the hit now what is happening is that Globe TV enquire what this northern sector and I work in your submission say almost 2 Division 1 games about what was so we can almost 2 Division 1 games with the capacity you and I know so how did they also go and then take coverage of another Premier League game? It is always going to be difficult. Tianunti dey be a weekend we no omo exclusive Premier League no no Division 1 games no
two Division 1 game no yi no wenchi Friday and Saturday and I don't know the distance between Wenchi to Bekum
and you need that capacity.
I don't think sir it's even 4 or 5 hours
like you something I'm you super personnel.
I know
you know say the same personnel I want on the television or more than
right
2 years do want to 2 days and you get tired.
Oh but even there can be a system whereby studio discussion pa near pick match no match ni start here near shebi but you cannot telecast House of Folk without Asante Kotoko match. It is impossible. You do House of Folk and Kumasi Asante Kotoko na weekend makoja House of Folk match nkwa na bibesi wa Bekuma we are trying again na meka me to be called Bekuma ya meti akai House of Folk so makoto player was say meti aka I am say wa no fia House of Folk team no obi am serious what team
no bro this particular coverage
you see House of Folk team no from Kinky to Kankan obi am serious even boys House of Folk kra no omo serious supporters win give me there sayo e hope there yet why you catch them say and now why you bet na fie ase House of Football justify and omo for ankra enwa mensa any back no Asamoah Atie justify na mode form ana
maybe those are not justified players
inti wayo betina ha must justify and modify players na onwa otufutro egu onwa House of Folk we say House of Folk supporters we na gununtia na we say meka no say obi akase bi sanka House of Folk chapters ni ye duma anka mingin di say wayo betina radio so abeka say omo bo justify and modify players meanwhile makoto players ni nations a ntuni aka nikwa mi yanka nyambo asande meko abankese House bass no kwa na dunu wo munifika musi mukoto players unse from the onset Democracy Cup match because House ni kotoko ewa Car Sports Stadium pe na me ka say per recruitment asante kotoko aye na fino House of Folk omunjine yie omutin ni nya papa ene da ono House of Folk team me ka say House of Folk team ene papa House of Folk board who yako supporters who yako PR soon to mean the can seven chair House of Folk supporters say me say na me aduma Sunday nations for omunji omusika
me ba mani ko ejuma kitu eni mu ana for eni nkomo me ko Kumasi home na me ko di nkomo briefly me Nations FC one more brands manager and Eddie nkomo Kennedy Boachi answer. Boachi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, yeah. Na not me hoya kwa na so.
Ya mi adu yesu ya wi ya pa e wa hanu. Na ya mi adu ma Sunday money had to folk na bo Abraham Kase. How prepared and team Nations FC Moya for this game? Yan sha the way Nations was CSM home for this game now for enter nkomo bodo so.
Oh, me da say. Nations FC will be somewhere. We are fully prepared for this game. We are fully prepared and fully armed for this game. One game, we call last year and sure say, I hope I have to make double ball no. Now the team has 1 point. That you, I can the Takamich Sports Complex. I want to get it is on the Nations FC. We are fully poised and fully prepared for the game.
Okay, you are fully prepared for the game against Heart of Folk. Now, Heart of Folk, I do not want to be winning games, but among your first 2 goals against Betchem United, does it not scare you, sir? Last season, one animal ever put here, ever Brankasi, therefore, they might be able to overpower you your own soil. So,
we said, you're coming on board and anybody gradually. So, now, I don't know so much me. I said, Betchema. Mom for pension we are emba Abrankesi. Marching can come to Mamba because I'm about 3 points in the year. We are some fair. In fact, we are going to dismantle, destroy, and annihilate a House of Folk on Sunday. See, Marching the same community can come Mamba. And I'm marching your money different for.
Sir,
oh, your money, I'm marching a guy name.
No, then.
A friend of Falun or Tunchiaka.
What's it then?
March in front of our no tune
93.9.
I see. Chasa, Jenna Bessie or Abraham Kesi because Matissa say has entry and Muka 2 players or Mutoino as a man brought in a woman so won't you and cray.
I don't say my mechanics match in the friend of our no tune checker. Since you answer man of a party on to so big checker.
I'm going to mumpa says no time so yet.
A power cry, power with you.
Hot 93.
Now, what kind of Musa Omudumoka, what kind of moon? Let us call.
Your bomb, I'm going to say, I'm not the day before crowd, just 3 points in the crowd. Our blankets and the advance Sunday.
Sir, like I said, Omudumo.
Was it?
Like I said, Omudumo.
Baby, I'm also in the car, my dear. Some of them calculate someone from that.
1.5 times 2,
so I'm from my son, I'm like a major back in the show.
1.5 times 2,
oh, when the other price in the other mean from Tuja, because the month is kind of bar, major bass in the show, choose the house selection and pound, and I take a bank, a bank, the camp will be a major bass in the show.
Has the Mukapa.
I was only a major bass now, Roman normal time of maintenance, and I'm a ton of millions, and I come on.
Wow, that's interesting. That's interesting. Wow. Now, a quiet say, solution day, and I say, a crumb na was a mufas musika. and one is what's a Mujiba Sisi was
Yadi Makwana, the man did to know Chroma. It is some man of the fossil. Now I'm Dajan Bath Mission. Wow, from Ransom, sending quaint about Bath and the Mobile Kuscano. Send a case in John Palm first and now. There's a new mistake, no extremely Sunday. Yeah, maybe in your donate and you're down for December 20. Number you come up, I have to only be in the first. Community from a number could class us, or could current on a super cover. The record with my coach can as account, meaning I have a good property. Also, coaching in the press, some of the team free. We are sure you know one that's in a car on there. We are a magic on bass, because of Modenica.
Okay, now, as you said, will be some is my player, my former captain, Emmanuel Boahin, or
Boahin currently on that part of the nation.
93.9.
Menka, additional, I don't know what expressing interest. And sort of do fell through your on our part, you release by no market of Koban, sir. One of what going to mainly. It's unfortunately time now. Going to manage some team there, but I know, sir, now our offers be so outside in case it's most possible, sir, or explore those possibilities, sir.
Okay, so what it means is that Emmanuel Boahin nations any contract be a bill. Who terminate here?
Well, there will be an intermediate contract per se, but Kotoko estates an interest, and like I mentioned, we agreed on terms of protocol.
Hot 93.9.
And I'm told he also had a deal outside the team. Probably he's exploring those opportunities. But as we speak here, on Kaya squad, and it's not something that I've gone through. So go deep into there. There's no quite a facility that has no advance Sunday. Moses Cram, and we are the way the quality of players are more nations of sea. We are taking player which is Zach Simpson. I believe so. Seeing the kind of if you next glass house call up, it's a branch, you know. If you say, last season, Ghana Premier League, but for defenders, about 6 man of the man awards. That's to tell you a branch and quality also. In the absence of Emmanuel Boahin, you see Razak Simpson and the captain of Nations FC. Last weekend, I called a Mayan crew. I bought match to you, and I say, Ransom Bank for Bomana. Now it was just saying proper say, was I winning man of the match? Or the Mayan crew last one there.
93.9.
I could say again after by 2 goals to 1. We are excited with the new wind of air blowing in the camp of Nations FC. Over a bunch of resources could flow, over good people, coaching Mensa, over Sadiq, over Nafi Sulemana. Trust me, these guys are Prince Aquaminano, have made a Nations FC team very quick. And Sunday, 1 month and crowd up and here, Amuzu, first we know.
I see. Okay, so also be a boss and I do on Sunday 3 points. Ebeka Kumasi.
3 points. 3 points in the we are Ebeka Abankasi and Madman Sunday. We are maybe some Manche and Sikana Wahin. We are Musikadi and Monjo. Sikani Nimadia and Bass Mikino, Monfamani. Less no and Nantin Court and Crying. Sana Ebe Sunday. 3 points away. It should stay at Abankasi.
Finally, we miss out on Feminja when so do a Juma. Matisse coach Masoud did the money ever to South local boys for the CHAN qualifiers. We be surprised, Nations player Bakumpo and Anase Bia players in officer Nations FC players qualifiers also move in the CHAN team. How many players from your team?
Oh, CHAN team, no, Oshe. I remember coming from Coach Digaman, where the deputy coach of the Blasters, and I know George Barton number. Now, I'm sure the games need to be a blanket. If I'm not mistaken, there 2 or 3 games of a blanket. And other things, and you saw the quality of the Nations FC team. And I wouldn't be surprised with the squad now. A blanket, which is I got him some ability, most definitely. It is a massive advantage, between in a position in the CHAN team. we also feel so I heard an excellent goalkeeping by Kofi Mensah, so I wouldn't be surprised that Kofi Mensah is a bit in a position in the championship, and I will be saying Prince Aka, I will be saying Karim Abdul Rashida. These are players I wouldn't be surprised so some Manchurian almost winning a placement in the local blaster team. A bit generally Suleiman friends and that's solid player now, and that's last season also go against the Ghana Stars. Last season when you do go share against or Summer Boy, and then the form also Kutanos so it will also be surprising to win a position in the local blaster. But like I mentioned, I trust in the competence of Coach Didi Dramani. Now I believe he will make the right call up for finishing for Ghana.
Okay. Mami Nancy for a time, Ken, now for you to us here in the studios.
Oh, I know you can't come by me.
And you know,
I know my friend of Fano, or 20 or something.
as I've been told that.
Oh, she internet with a John Key of Fano. To be the December house in everything my house and we are in your partner Pariado. Maybe we should be in the movement too. In some of the commercial we had Saturday. House of food. Meaning we don't do the child. I believe that we are committing to the man and make it be, I'm sure. The movement to the Madro and you're not planning I mean, the house of folk movement. And if you could be Jones, Freddie and Tino, when Tunisia has cried your crown from an antiqual. As a very mere, the Chelsea, I'm so she said, come on. Okay, after the moment that is when I'm about to say, I'm a bear when I'm near the Mara, Cosiada. You didn't give me a much, and some other girl. Until
Hot 93.9.
World of Medellin half and my Sunday.
Right, Mami Nancy for a time here on Hot FM 93.9 FM.
But also,
Mami Nancy.
Mr. Midas in the mission for the sharing on the world studio for as I said, house of folks support the world studio area. Or power free or say now to see Saturday and Sunday you look at craft.
93.9.
Sunday there 5 p.m. Now, Obama seems to no Susara County. Half one day in the German them that church. Let me show me now on my own.
Right, thank you very much. I know I Kennedy Batian side of Martin in Canada or your branch manager Eddie Matima, one more any nations FC, and also Odi Nijaba. Nana, several those interesting issues.
I say, boy, no title, and I say, dear, I'm there to say,
what for the country?
Wafanono oton tuaka so to say nations a team kutwa nchomo ofa nimpompa any house of folk but house of folk atomo place me nu a besinde de ewom bia no mu yewie omu tua enti eno no mo de ato game no so say wafanono onton tuaka wow enti they will win that game and get the maximum 3 points no Dr. Kwame Sports Complex. In fact, we are happy about this particular interview because question about quite beside I'm really interest before I come to the game Nagata. Last season he was one of the best lateral defenders in the Ghana Premier League. And that made him say he was close to joining Asante Kotoko. Any Asante Kotoko, I agree personal terms, but Kotoko were looking for other options in addition to him.
3.9.
And Tubekaya or lateral defender both left back and right back. So Kotoko over here in the market to almost sign 3 lateral defenders. Left back me na right back ma bako. Ebeka already right back na what mu a oba in the January transfer window. And you can see say in the team the right back and the left back mo Kotoko team mu oba in obi endu obi nya 1 year. So me sure say after getting Lodamo any Patrick Esiedu na mo decided say if you to manage these 2 players there maybe you want to buying deal the enko hiya bio. And when you say in the summer so they ba kwa na players movement they say community building come locally no more explore other opportunities outside the country. So a committee will negotiate now delay in the movement then the team a more opportunity to negotiate with other players. And it happens say team mini player bi why am the target for that particular position about 3 players into the American time ni ohala so no monya no e dey be team no na I feel say unfortunately say on join team be assistance now because me ntisi wa be any team ya na the form no be last season no on to asom from any other team in the Premier League me sure say we do say kotoko move no enye permanent and I say go through anka obetu aso any nations for this year because Manchester the contract na Manchester mo terminate here na Manchester mo man offer be na or turn it down and I don't know how the deal be fast go end there but he's a fantastic player. I'm hoping say obenya team bi even outside the country and I come ha no na we to see aka e dia momo I think say House of Folk the 2 players are almost signed for nations omonye justice to it per the interview I want branch manager Kennedy Boachansa aye no has impeding for ending because obeka na goroso obeka na head of the game and so idea better when effect because we are talking about House of Folk, we are talking about a big club, we are talking about players a team that was signed more than 10 players in the transfer window. So your commander, you are dealing with Nations FC. Now say in terms of sika semwa. Next time we say the player be one. Yeah now on no dey be or careful kakra. So the fool said the House of Folk in the for 8 year. But the interview currently Kennedy Boachansa say it's something to go by the no careful on the game here before say a big game. Tiger Nation score Dr. Kwame Sports Complex. They are yet to lose a game there.
93.9.
Obekaya Tima no well a kaku to go pick the maximum 3 points. Was out to Fukukai. That famous game and half go in the first half until the last minute. Which one are you? That was
the last game of Odama House of Folk. Yeah.
Has been nations.
Yeah,
that was the last game. Was 7 right? I think so. So if you wanna, you because House thoughts you pick your away points 3 points in the area. Nation were close to lose the game. And the Kwame Sports because the game against Asante Kotoko. They were able to come back into the game and get a goal in that game. Almost na fear ball drop into a so in the team no money idea nyina to make ha to draw no money idea bi so Hearts were close to winning that particular game, getting the maximum 3 points until the last minute mistake their former goalkeeper did that and to mama have to go no I'm taking the maximum 3 points. So Hearts will go there with the mindset say their 2-year last season no young come make the difference today and Tiger my Hearts game miensa. Their first game against Baseke, Accra Sports Stadium. Second game, Pando against Pando out of Lions. And the last game of winning opportunity, Ofie, Omopeke the maximum 3 points against Bechem United. Make me say, team no gradually improve. Also, Mekawa has said the first 5 games has best struggle, but don't make pity as time goes on. And I feel say I starting to show signs. And per the game I'm saying against Bechem United, it's an improved performance on what we did against Heart of Lions and of course Baseke Holy Stars. So how to team improve game by game. So before say a big platform for them to also do what they can do for the club. And necessary so first game kai omo draw against Bechem team ya former coach or no coach omo inti away the maximum 3 points. So back home with that confidence that after getting the 3 maximum points away, no, we need to find a way to get a good result against Hatfield. And you're starting a new season like this. Now to be picking the maximum 3 points against a team like Hatfield and more that confidence in the course of the season. A boosted players in morale because has to make 3 points. The necessary to do it as I do to call. A few years I'm say the only goal in Kumasi. Our confidence make also in the subsequent games of Missy in the Ghana Premier League. So, what to mean the maximum 3 points against a team like Nations FC? Tiger, a more confidence in the rest of the games of any opportunity. In the Ghana Premier League. So, before say a good game, and I'm happy say Kennedy Boachansa. Take it time in the course of the week. I started with so many extremely up enthusiasm ahead of the game on Sunday. May you happy about the communication now when the branch manager of Nations FC every year concerning their game against House of Folk or the Kwame Sport Club. So can be answer questions very important. I feel say there's so addressing now when you address Sports Tiger.
Na mami nasi na mini adwuma ketewa bi mu a mami kwa amara so mami nkomo mini vice chairman Edima House of Folk diaspora no kwakodin nkomo na foma besano isemfa kakra onse as book team no emokoye din afei no master team pejan kakra na yenkodin nkomo kakra lot of interesting stories ewa hapa yani nana nyantachi na edin nkomo chairman good evening here in Ghana.
Jaya, good evening, Omwa. I say the almost afternoon, morning was it.
Nice one. But you say, upon the Biabako.
Oh, Yamiadum, and the Mompaibo, Bibia Kososan.
Yaba, yes, was a partner. Season National, I won't say the first 2 games. And Kosu, but then your 3rd game, what do you cream over Bechen United? First 3 games, I'm a boy. Check a crap. Meaning, how will you assess the first 3 games I'm a boss so far in the Ghana Premier League as NCC member?
Okay. My main fact, Konya was and Chia Ubia Oti Shoei, area Sinfanina. I would say Ubia Hoye. But in regards to question of Busai, coming into this season, we did a lot of recruitment to augment squad Nami Award for last season. I answered that in yesterday into a lot of new faces. Yes, Sanomo, Ebi unknown, Ebisu unknown. Is relatively a blend of experience and inexperience, but all, even the ones that are not experienced now, because of what they showed in their respective teams when they playing the game, we had very high hopes to say, or we had confidence that they would definitely come and continue to develop and play a part for House of Folk. Into your preseason, I want to say it was a good preseason, even though I wouldn't say the game was the official start of preseason because now it was still the end of last season. But we shot games here, boy. We had some wins and we had some ties in there. Now we are all hopeful for the start of this season, which was our game against Holy Stars?
Baseke Holy Stars.
Yes, Baseke Holy Stars. But again, playing for House of Folk is not easy, right? Because of what comes with the name House of Folk, the team, everything that comes with it can be a little bit challenging and demanding if you have not played for the team. Coming into the first game, I think the boys were still getting used to each other, and also playing at the Accra Sports Stadium with expected fans thinking our first game was going to be a good one in that sense. It looks like the boys were not able to live up to expectation. I think that they played well, but it's just the first goal unsettled us, and just like football, we played the rest of the game and we weren't able to get the ball in the net, right? So even going into our second games, because of the first game, it created a little bit of panic for the fans and even the players. And mind you, the team is still young, right? So if the fans are panicking then sometimes if the players are not mentally tough, it can wear on them, right? So going into the second game, I want to say they came with a renewed sense of energy, wanting to right the mistakes from the first game. And I think we all saw the game that we played against Pando. It was much elevated compared to the first game. But just for one or two reasons, in the last, I want to say 15 minutes, we gave a goal away. And I think looking at the body language of the boys, it wasn't surprising. So we got scored on a second time within that short period after having played. In my if I had to analyze, I think we played well, with the exception of giving up that goal and just going down the rest of the 15 minutes to end the game. But again, it was a lesson learned, and we had another chance to rectify mistakes that we did in the first and the second game, right? So it comes in 3, right? So by the third time, if you're not able to rectify it, that means you really need to sit down and really look at what's the problem, right? So your third game, which was against
Hot 93.
Yes, Bechem United has always been a very good team with young talents, just like what we are trying to do with Hasselhoff. They always have a blend of very young talent, unknown, and they have their old veterans mixed in. So on the field of play, it was a little bit balanced. The only difference is, I think, that we were playing at home, and we had a chip on our back to rectify mistakes from the next 2 games. And you can admit, or you can say, let me say, because that's my opinion. You can see, even through the halftime, you can see that the players were really ahead of the team, and also they were psyched up for that win, right? One thing I saw that maybe not a lot of people paid attention to, they say, even during halftime, you could see how quickly the players were jogging. Not every one of them jogging off the field, going into the dressing room in a timely manner to meet with the coach and the coaching staff to go over the plan for the second half. They came out right away, did another warm-up to get ready for the second half. All these are little things that if you're not paying attention to you could tell there was a change in mentality and the psyche was there. So I wasn't surprised to say we were able to win by 2 goals. I think we should have won by more, but given our stance at that time, I think we will take the 2-0, and we are really impressed with what the boys did that game, and we are only hoping it can continue from there.
Right, that's nice. But I'm for Coach Abaka Watara, baby, now for Misuja Pass, I was a permanent 15 minutes and say, no man said in the first 2 games from Musuya, even after he won against the team, still, there are a crop of people who also still have to say, I was a coach to echo. I don't know if you share in the same reasoning with these people.
And again, I think this is one of the things where it's opinionated, because we all watch the game. You ain't show the same game. Whether we show TV, Swan or Stadium, there's the same game we're watching, and everybody's going to have their respective opinions on how they think about the coach. This is just solely my opinion. I think the coach that we have was brought in based off experience that he's had with teams that we can categorize into not for like say that you can categorize in where Hasselhoff is, right? Because teams that go to Champions League year after year after year after year, forget about the club history, they become a group that you always want to be a part of, whether it's a Wydad, whether it's a Mazembe, whether it's a Sundowns, like it becomes an elite group of clubs that every year they are able to be at the CAF Champions League, right? And now this is where we want to be every year noticed to be part of these teams, right? So for a coach to have been in those teams, that means he has done something right, and that's why we brought him to Hasselhoff. Again, teams that Obia in their own countries and their own respective histories, cherish their own respective teams. And for Hasselhoff, when it comes to Ghana and Africa, we also cherish our team, right? So I'm thinking that bringing him in is based on what he has done in the past, and with time, him building his team, he would definitely be able to bring everything that he's learned from everywhere he's been to bear at Accra Hasselhoff, and in the future, we'll be talking a different story, right? So it comes with time. We can even talk about Atukwe, the late Cecil, who's been a legend for us when it comes to coaching and how he started and everything like that. Sometimes you need, even like my team, Europe, Manchester United, same thing. Alex Ferguson came in and had to deal with the same thing before he was able to build the legacy that we know now, right? In my opinion is that the season is still young. Let's let the coach do his job. And I mean, game after game, if we have any critique that we want to give them, we can always do that. That's what they do. They listen to it, and it's up to them to take it and also help make it better for the team. And see, I think the coach should be given some time, and he'll be able to come through.
Okay, that's right. What's up, Angela? So, my colleague, Nana Edu, I was some few questions for you also now. Nana, over to you now.
Tiger, my in-chairman, you know, the kind of Ijuma Omoye in recent times. And the Boabo Boko, I feel say they are doing a great job. The kind of work a diaspora for on the air, you know, chairman. My Ambo Babaso, any media moye, and yes, so you too, and we see why. House of Folk seem to be Kobia to DHA as in Central for even going to Kumasi against Nations FC, you know, due to what we are doing in recent times. Has any away game, Biano, you're gym to make sure, say, BBA Kosubiano, Mene Sports Tiger, and then Kano, you baby show Siko Pimo, Dr. Kwame Sports Complex. Now, the real news, Kosu, and I said the performance of this House of Folk team, as also their bank has. So, my Ambo Babsulike, they do my moya, but always I say, we had the kind of signings I'm here in this particular season, and the signings I'm here in the last season. Uncle Yam from the team, or because I'm more satisfied with the signings I'm here now. And if a game number by against between United, no, who estimates here? Where do you think House of Folk which made on the league log?
Okay, well, that's it. So I guess this is a combo, two questions in one. So as far as the first question, whether we are satisfied with the signings or not, I think that in the transfer market, there's always going to be speculations, some true, some not, right? But this is the time where through these means, you know, everybody gets excited about the game and is looking forward to the best for their respective clubs. I know that there was a lot of names mentioned or associated with House of Folk, and at the end of the day, you know, some were able to come, some were not able to, right? And what I think is that everything happens for a reason. If a player was not able to come, and what I'm thinking is that then they weren't meant to be there at that time, right? So as far as what we have now, I would say that these boys are expected to be there in this time, and this is all we have at this time going into the season. Well, the season has already started. If the window opens and there's more players that we want to take a look at, or the coaches wants to do that, by all means, I know they are probably having discussions about that right now, going into that window that's about to open. But for now, Nadia, this is all we have, and I think we side them and support them. They are young, they're going to make mistakes, but they're still learning, right? We can say, and you're hashing at the landing, but I honestly believe that these boys, with game after game, will only improve from here. And the next time we'll be having a discussion, you know, we'll rather be having a discussion about how good they've been and what the target for them achieving the targets ahead is going to be. And see, that would be with the players. And as far as where I think we're going to land, definitely we again, a team with like House of Folk always wants to be a champions. We go into a tournament or we go into a league automatically thinking, putting ourselves at that position, wanting to be the champion, right? Coming out from last season, we almost went into relegation, and we had to rely on the last game and the last minute, few goals in the last minute to be able to actually come out of this thing. So we always want to be better than that, right? So this season, our target will be not to be in the, and again, this is all my opinions. It's not the opinion of a coach or any management member or anything. This is just my opinion. I think we do not want to be where we were last season. It's still a new team, so I'm saying that we want to continue to push, and I'm absolutely positive that this team will be somewhere in the top 4. Whether it's the first, second, third, or fourth, that I'm not able to tell. We need a few more games to assess it, but we'll definitely be up there competing for the ultimate with time.
Okay, tell my radio supporters in the party concerning the Hearts team. Yes, you say when you are daji, I can yes, so yeah, as a team, many sports tiger ne. In your back or who has a baby kisho say in a couple of Kumase na yakosho good football because House of Folk nearly won the game against Nations FC last season until the last minute mistake with former goalkeeper Richmond against them and mistake and 1-1. So it looks like the Kwame Chase Sports Complex or no, House with good memories for her. I think they can go there and pick the maximum 3 points against them. So you make sure about prepare na yetumi akukumase so you be able to chairman.
Sounds good. And I know say against Nations FC, I think they are not in a good position themselves, so they're playing at home. They'll come in trying to get the 3 points, but we are equally as determined, and we also need that 3 points. So I think it's going to be a game of whoever tactically and mentally is ready, and I think our boys they are motivated, and I won't be surprised we come away with 3 points in that game.
All right, so you better see, but what him say? I don't pay what picture I be send you, no. I don't pay. I be confirm me other interesting familiarities. Paga, who are there?
You are no Paga.
Yes, the way up.
No way up.
Oh, nice one. After my confirm, I believe until I say Bushra the Dada, but my way feet until you are back as a witcher.
Okay, no doubt.
Nice one. Now don't say or no didn't comment you wouldn't tell enough none and wouldn't come with you now be any come anti Emmanuel Nasa Nana Yantati one opinion one vice chairman Edema House of Folk diaspora no and Yanana Kwakobon interesting stories and one so whatever so interestingly it's some dosun House of Folk Manko Chakana, your tennis nations edge me bus. Kumasi.
Listen to Hot Sports, the #1 sports program in the nation.
Yo, go to Pelini, BNT Hot Sports, where you journalist tactical sports museum, and Aminuku journalist. Hey yo, go to Pelini, BNT Hot Sports, where you journalist tactical sports museum, and Aminuku journalist.
Listen to Hot Sports, the #1 sports program in the nation.
Right, okay, so and come on, chairman Ekodi, and Maminti and Afi and Trasso.
Listen to Hot Sports, Listen to Hot Sports, the #1 sports program in the nation. Listen to Hot Sports, the #1 sports program in the nation.
Okay, and Tinama. Yanko, this is refreshing. Yanko, now for
I just say diaspora Akasa and a big game House of Folk. He's
the vice chairman.
Yeah.
Edema House of Folk.
Yeah.
Diaspora chapter no.
And our dear course within the team in recent times, players we are almost making sure say
yes.
Signing fantastic.
Minimum club no but they are only working behind the scenes to make sure say has ever fun into my power fan. So
die hard.
Absolutely.
He knows everything that is going on from recruitment from the playing body, technical team. But the aim depends or admit say has nearly went to relegation last season. On to second half goals almost say. So they will have to improve on what they did last season to get the result of Mopen. So that is what any House of Folk supporter will come her air party. So problem no what do problem at all. Now you are trying to find solution to the problem. That is the most important thing. A honest statement from the vice chairman. I think say how to support a would say Nebia will be happy and delighted to hear what he said on this platform.
Okay, and to interest of any command meaning asema nation says of Fanakano. I was a house for the serious.
Yeah.
Metete other stories any cause be amaye we chiri high. Say house of folk and careful. No move on the trasa. The bus will be seized. Okay. They will seize the bus.
And the serious and you can't.
Come on, deal with Tian. Confirm what Kennedy what he came to see on this video.
And imagine so kind of why.
You.
Imagine so kind of why. Say you best see house bus. My house is less house bus no. And for mankind. Imagine some Martin into no kind. It's with the casa. Ain't possible because we are talking about house of folk. Every cry do Sunday no na dey won bi ono mo wi. Every cry yen ko do Sunday no na dey won mu bia no. Omni nation self for no ewi. So na be ya sa di no mo dey atoso no wo fa no oto ntiaka. Di we are no dey no do. Nti endru ho na bi omo no mo wi a embe ye matter of discussion maybe o. Enfema boboku no. So me feel say they will find solution to issues like this now. But the most important thing is it looks like both House of Folk and the nations in new game no. House really want to continue from what they did Sunday against Bechim United. Nations so far say you tomorrow we are the maximum 3-pointer. I didn't think ever better if you lose game to House of Folk. So they would like to improve on that performance. So me just a tiger. Ucha hoba you been that deal with the other issue because me and some eka wo ho some na pia de no won some eka wo ho the obuaten de no won some eka wo ho me feel say there other matters are matter to discuss and those subject matters no you be making sure say you be go deep na you find a solution to it. The most important thing is say select committee invitation of modema all personalities we invite you no nyama meka wo ho no a bit change a game no. That is the most important thing. From the NSA, from the sports ministry, from the football association, from the ex-players. Imagine you say, almost to service idea now. About my boy, na be to my fine. Intimidity, say be making sure say be my service situation no. Na boy me akọ den area ko. So sports tiger, me say we down ho aba. We down ho by making sure say this particular issues no. The bit my solve my akọ den area ko nim. So situation
all right, so no me that see mami come here na fey yen to aso ani komo fearsome threesome one show no jedi that is fearsome 3 near ten say hepa plus pavi and then plus mops obi na boa and a show near ba wa kwa mo near ten say we oba na se bi kafra o menstruation ya na hard dwene na problems ya na oya e wo mpacho compare hepa plus pavi and a so plus was be enough more palm and what is hypertension I was so I don't about palm and makoye and the man pediano afe excess fat and then in the camera malaria to us here and our body pain sound running nano fearsome 3 enemy come for and the amount hyper plus pavi and plus just 20 cities each we call every we tell say our pharmacy bia we be ato honeymoon na ye tell say quality pa boy man makoye na no be say to be now to afre doc e wa mo to free so 0244 201 589 0244 201 589 about to corporate intelligence bureau one must for say braseope and bible pa de no any corporate intelligence bureau one and mo ko mo pa no patron one mo say existence no it's over a decade omatena Ghana bo adwuma na obu location no Atimota Mall 7 about 10 meters from the Astroturf Park and other home patrol corporate intelligence abiwo na obu adwuma in a lot of regions in Ghana here. Ashanti region, obu Central region, Western region, Eastern region, Upper East region, Bono and Ahafo regions, and also Upper East regions. One non patrol, about corporate intelligence, abiwo, and we heard one patrol, almost services so per manga, and I say escort services. I'm betting me after rapid response, and also what we offer security consultations, and after doc services in our corporate intelligence, abiwo, one also. Also, electronic security non patrol vehicle tracking services and also do Jamaica pass and so and a non-linear detector and also Jamaica CCTV surveillance solutions after access control and time management our corporate intelligence bureau after panic and home security on our phone camera electric fencing our corporate intelligence bureau sanity the channel so many nothing wouldn't pay for our numbers were so 0207 185 277 0207 185 277 0504 692 527 0504 692 527 a corporate intelligence abiwo musu abwa and a show no about community financial balance spiritual center prophetess Dr. Rita Mensa aka Dr. 40 days also pa ya tene se we are dey na cancer fibroid and stroke and patho to we can pass so na go piemo Dr. 40 days or no so about diabetes and so or to say the amount gonorrhea syphilis low sperm count high blood pressure or to say Adama come up now oye juma from 7:30 at the pub copying 5:30 p.m. anyway about Uber will check that is of Anchor Barrier 7 days behind the police quarters and about from a balance spiritual center from our numbers wait so 0505 176 528 0545 176 528 after 0243 044 900 0243 044 900 and of course 0532 9022 90 0532 9022 90 from a Jabal and spiritual center and almost for Sabrina 1 2 Yadiana and Mampacho Upesa kick up so a car and patrol to me cannot copy more edu motors as so and yes so per cano the taxi over so trauma over so as private edu motors as well and also call now they tell us make sure say driving driver's license now with that chest with the car now for so 2 passport size pictures now and also with their corner free come 2 guarantors and so also do it and after 10% of the car's value can also claim 10% per now for Nakano one must spread it at Jama. Obu Kaswa, Widiba Barrier Junction, and one other woman from our 0591 764 697. After 0591 780 281. Edu Motors, your light has come on Musuwa and a show Eba Wa Akramo. Aha, a hot 93.9 FM.
Listen to Hot Sports, the #1 sports program in the nation.
Alright, so yeah, to us and some at the amount. When him said that what taking come up. Now Derek see Ghana Football Association in penny form. Sikan Kwana Wominisu. Now Omun no imagine so many football ye. How do you expect a player like Thomas Tepate so Bessia on Arsenal turf so Oba Ghana na Accra Sports Stadium, Kumasi, Cape Coast or Tamale. Pitch yet. That is why the players can't do their best. No, but did you say I perform any football at heart? No, in some way would
partially, menene yadune. Partially, menene yadune. Partially, baby, menene yadune say. Me jitu say if you know ewa sudi on this issue. but the first thing I send call can ye aban no na o the FA na petato because once our football association are also we in need of the stadium for your games, you know. I say we now be we making sure anytime you also say aban na only a model no we make the stadium good for the games because the same aban na only a model when they come to sika ya the bottom no bena so ya ban say na sika the bottom no bena there ade bia wo hia bia you are able to negotiate and things are done properly because Tiger yet say last time team akoda Alisa Hotel ma yintuaka
Dabi
yet say last time team akodi Kumasi akoda hotel bi in preparing for a game ma blaster ntuaka so it means they always have the lanes our money the government all the time so what then na we make sure say anytime we are so our purchase near stadium no be in good shape ahead of every crucial game Blasters team no. So that is the aspect I feel say a man may say they were watching partially partially a 50-50 situation.
Okay.
Both the government and the football association should have keen interest in fixing some of our stadiums for national assignment. And it's now about my baby I say and as Kasaman Kwan because when it comes to issues, say your cotton and near your budget, and issue, say a better so, say so eventually, agree on certain terms, but need to crime. So it means all the time, no, the football association is in negotiation with the government and as the ministry to make sure that things are being done well. So imagine him say, "Sao crime and some of us will make sure say." Our various stadiums and the pitches no we meet the requirements of here to make sure the games make my cost. So partially me I agree with the rebuating and partially I think say so including the Ministry of Youth and Sports and of course the government.
Now Derek, my NT simple to the tuga. Now for you doing come he said a lot of interesting stories if you say not forgetting says a former Black Stars player. Yeah. So he knows what he's saying. Yeah. Here.
Up and do something because this is their job, to make sure that all the fees are good for the players to play. The only thing they cares about, for me, I'll say it and say it every single day, is money. We have players come play in Europe in a good field. They'll come and play in the 93.9. Sorry for my language, and you expect them to perform well, and you expect them to win games. And if the win is not coming, then it will be a problem. The FA people know what it means for a player to play well, to perform well. You understand? So you cannot tell me that Thomas Partey will play on Arsenal field, how look the field is, the training facility and everything. And then you come to Ghana, I'm not asking for the same pitch in Arsenal, but at least they should do it better. If they care, the FA care about football, they have to make sure that those things are done before the players will come. But for me, they cannot put any pressure on any player that they are not playing well, they are not performing well. It's coming from them. Football play outside before we go to the pitch. So for me, they have to wake up and do something about those things. It's so sad that we're in that kind of situation right now. We don't have to be there. Ghana now have to find a field to play a home games. Oh, come on. We are too much for that. So for me, it's really, really sad to hear something like that. And for me, I'll say it again. FA need to wake up and do something about it.
Right, okay, and where I am some Derek Boating. What also wanted to do Nana, and didn't say no. I think yes, the ministry will buy one can you bat. Yes,
or the ministry will attach ya. Not you who say, oh, blame the two angles, Nina. Angles meaning both the ministry and the football association. But we association in Kwasiwa, Sabi Tiger. Yet, hey, not say you issue a class sports stadium, NBA events. Now you see a question how to meet requirements be a pay. Now say one more stadium no so say no. And you must say some better there yenya. You know can. But once I want the government need day to day be a concerning issues with gas our national team no. And some factor our stadium near pictures make home. So that is angular me no be report by argument. But not entirely on the football association. The ministry is the most important thing to make sure say you supervise the NSA. But I never when it comes to stadium, they understand the ministry is to come them. They say on paper it looks like the NSA is under the Ministry of Youth and Sports, but in reality, it's not like that. On paper, once I hear sports at the Abiano, you are under the Ministry of Youth and Sports, but in reality, it's not like that.
Also, I don't know if assembly in Chima say the NSA, the agency of the Ministry of Youth and Sports.
Yes.
And to me, the working, I don't know how to put it. We are doing on behalf of the Ministry of Youth.
I say, oh yeah, communication director, the mother NSA.
Automatically,
you form part of the communication team of the ministry.
And Mr. Chasamo, yes, or Kasama Moise, as a Kasama NSA.
How did you PRO? Now, are you part of the communication team?
Absolutely. So,
any are they going to be in place?
Yeah, that's true.
But Osha, because a national appointment, if you are by case, no. That's like the ministry, no. Who's a minister? The appointment, if you are by the presidency. The same as the NSA.
Okay.
So again, the ministry may appoint somebody under the NSA.
Maybe.
Hot 93.
So
subsequent appointments.
You're comfortable that say the NSA appointment should be political appointment. That one, I've never been comfortable with that.
Even several political, I think, sir, I was a person. No, the person should be appointed from the Ministry of Youth and Sports.
And here one, then the two, somebody your sports to who interest.
Absolutely.
Me a party people.
Correct.
So appointment about the custom. That is why Abekaya, somebody like Professor Tumesi, was deriving his powers from the office of the chief of staff. It is a minister. Not minister of your NSA boss. And deriving the powers every the chief of staff officer. Tell me, many workers are comfortable.
93.1.
What do you mean can hear? Because you need to be on the power free. Tiger, I know that's very important. And say, Upo, but be deriving the power free. What the make them want to be from that? The reason why then lawyer question the thing was powerful than today. How Kurt is powerful? They say. Question the thing then can move straight to the office of the presidency.
Okay.
Kurt will have to pass through some people.
Okay.
Me not important to make an answer.
Me need to answer.
If you are taking the time to board that thing, it is an Infantino back home. Not former CAF president Ahmad de back home. Question the thing doesn't need the sports ministry before you can go to the office of the president.
Maybe.
But maybe today the story may be different.
Now, dear ladies, I don't buy.
Depending wait. Maybe be a Macassa some way.
Hot 93.
So the weight of ministers and they call other ministerial positions against the same in the sports. That is why I'm a young comfortable Kaya. The former president Donald Kufuor. Oh, but who's Sadia? Kaya, you ever prepare after some of the World Cup or attaching the education to the sports ministry? Into a sophomore for free finance. No, about the Ministry of Youth and Sports. You qualify for your first World Cup in 2006.
Yeah.
So look at that time, wait, you are sophomore for Papa Uswankama. The weight of ministers and nobody mind for sports at that time. What I said, Papa and I am MPR when the baby.
Honorable Itimensa.
New and Tovanda Poi. The weight of those people.
Hot 93.
Let's talk about the weight of the current ministers and your first sports, no?
Okay.
You understand it? Tell me. Honorable Mustafa Yusuf and Honorable Esenia. Weight is not like Oporiata.
Okay.
You want to make an answer? Weight. And to say that, then come another minister. You want to make an answer?
Yeah, that's true.
The weight of ministers, the bus sports, you have no problem with it. That is why the Minister of Youth and Sports echo committee anymore. You understand the issue about the NSA. Say, why in the Cape Coast Stadium or the things young from Koye? We can say match 6 match win and anniversary. Want to answer that question? But you understand, why in the mouse or to say young people must be the mouse on the phone or can say or new who should be under the NSA.
Okay.
Think of how so much say, oh, Keko so der mi mu hwe ko pesa ban kesem ho ntoma ma ansa go nja ho me nsa kese na ansa so upo baby obi come ni wait every very important every day let's be no be here it's me imagine me feel say most of you should may not be a bad person but upo ni wait as a sports minister no for me in time there issues about the sports ministry how will be back carry and the same as the former finance minister Mr. Foriata and now sir napo minister for other positions no the weight will be different so imagine them say yeah koye nim dia yeah to system of these positions are yeah put the nim odu okase odu ban kesem e do the office of the presidency it's very important it's imagine them say no so count na be situations like this na ministry na mfa na NSS na mfa you to me direction ye dia sports tiger me foot emunu betuma baba da rebuaten as a football wakasa they brought up more than 10 teams on the career mo so he knows what to test say we fit Europe now be see akan and about the blasters of Ghana wabo Cologne wabo Etafi wabo Dnipro wabo Fulham wabo Panathinaikos wabo more than 10 teams on the career mo so ni person or kasa o here say a good pitch no fool be see akan Ghana on the bad pitch so Kudus Mama the all body now on 29 Thomas Partey on for area boss so you pay a blaster so you need the media be train corner then say for you for now some of these players no our commitment level no will be always questionable with the guys who are blasters team so media and the mama said they were watching I can't say some na be so kasai
yeah Tornado also U20 no and I say under 17 level no say oya coach na Sebi Kafra manager be a discussion with Brenner obaji because on yakicha
man you comfortable with the minister the answer no the man the committee when okoshi omo concerning the other national team coaches no because Tiger we didn't come ko elfi ho na they will tell you say they've engaged the sports ministry on several occasions as to how they can solve issues like this because in the we blasters in the it's in China other national teams so we come on the
even more than 10
they were under 15
it was super
they were under 15
they were under 15
they were 17
17 19 18 yes
they were 19
they were 20 21
they were 21
yes
they were 23 it was never
it was super
they were 7
yes it was super
and so bamba no on the eye 3 then before the chanting they 11 so just imagine say only blasters coach and a blaster technical team depend on your car the other ones no primary me for your worker no one that say in there says it na and 20 coach and no affair badge we the 2 weeks time they will go me na kwan and our family fan no affair was for different badge and Tiger ukọ the nkola ni mu na the difference between the other player and the next one ya na nso sa wo
okay
so plan imagine ni here ya say dey Kudus agini ebe Thomas Partey agini dia won mo wase ho no mo na o musa na 17 number 8 tumu bo no you were the same player necessary e West region ya kasi ya hwe benya so kwame na me for me chusu so upo sanete so stamina player e kan asam no rise and where it's supposed to be eduma na ya yin tia me ka de me de eduma no ho eduma so de nke edidim na nkoyi de me de ho upo sanete that's a way for say ya nya coach bi media twam sister session kwa ni interview pampa so oh even though you tia me ka no oni kwa fa so ya na baby no obenya ne kakra ya no ka da famous interview ko ma it happen upo sanete so you present the other Guinean national teams effort them to my prefer we need to find a main class and the blasters in the so if at least a blasters coach every 50,000 near 10,000 and another Guinean national team coaches na yampe go ejuma wo ya yenjua akade wa who then anya the same as ejuma wo ya yetua ka anya peda
exactly
Opo sanity. So Stamina or Bobby Da, or passing to the ranks, or Banda 23, or Bobby junior teams, or Boston team. In your Casa of New York. Baby back was actually very important, sir. Ghana for me. Or say, over time now, no more preparable World Cup, World Cup, Ninano. Some of the local players were giving them not being that competition within the team. Amuja very important.
Yeah, very important. Very, very necessary.
Okay, in 2006, prior to the World Cup, some of the key players, William Thierry was part.
Yeah, William Thierry, yeah.
Then
now cross over from Liberty to Asante Kotoko. Yes, fresh. There were two, Shira Liasu and William Thierry.
Shira Liasu there, on the World Cup, maybe.
Yeah.
William Thierry and Kobe, but not qualifies, no count.
Yeah, sure.
Shira Liasu, you're not some who focus about the first goal against Italy.
Yeah, sure, that's true.
My own, I'm going to do me this year. Habib Mohamed from King Faisal. 2006, Okotu.
Adokopapo, yeah, that's true.
Okay, in the World Cup qualifying. Now Isa made of us at Kotoko.
Yeah, no.
Samir J was the number one keeper until the World Cup now, which is the two.
No crap.
And all these players were in the local scene. Yabo qualifies, no, not chips on your collab. Danko no your collab. A lot of Jojo. Samir J knew another Jojo, they were all local players. So it means 2006 simple. Almost 20 years ago,
they give competitions.
Local players to me my needed competition here.
93.
How come 2024? Local players into me blast.
But I'm not even sure the weight of our Premier League then and the weight of our Premier League now.
Last year, you the weight of last time players. I'm not feeling with bus our time and the current difference in the man. 2006 though, so when I play for Juventus, so I'm entire for Inter Milan.
Kodo Samoa.
No,
even as Samoan then no Reading,
yes,
and then
he was playing in Europe already.
Yeah.
Michael Essien has moved to Chelsea.
Fresh.
Hey, current blaster team. How many players about that level of teams?
But there were about 8 players playing the English Premier League.
English Premier League, no matter. But they said that Michael Essien bought Chelsea. And then Thomas Partey bought Arsenal. But still, Napo was playing for Juventus. Ghana played about Juventus level only.
Okay.
We are for everyone. So I'm entire Kobo Inter Milan and Ghana play about boss level when it comes to Italian football. When it like case and no has.
Hot 96.9.
Let's look at our blaster team. Play even about that level. John Messi Kobo Olympic blonde. Sadiq Kufa has just moved from Bayern Munich to AS Roma. The difference is very no boss level. So then, any now we are having better players playing for better teams than now. It is we see it. Tiger, it's say you call. Now there is no Baba man. There is no Gideon Mensah. You have to move any left back in our local league. This is a consume right-footed player at a left back against a team like Angola and Niger. I'm making a clear example. Australia. Player put from the right side of Niger for midfield. Najib Yakubu. No Yakubu is Muhammad. Teammate.
Yeah.
I want 17 years. As far as less than 10 years.
Yeah.
No Yakubu is Muhammad teammate. Najib Yakubu no American.
Yeah, that's true.
No Yakubu is teammate.
Okay.
Ibrahim Sadiq now still can Edma Ezek Akma. He was a teammate to that player.
Sure.
No to come squad no. So how come? No opportunity to be. Or something like another example say one of our former goalkeeper in this country, Yimano Lano, in no still can the Matogo. Go that time no, make 2006 please tell go goalkeeper Kuma, he had no blaster.
Straight.
Okay. And they could say just a black
okay. Make straight. Odi Baba Mando, those days.
Odi Baba Mando
against Zimbabwe.
And the Sawakai.
Yeah.
Odi goalkeeper Kuma. Even before that no apostle 223. Okay. No apostle 2. It means no be born of homebody in the local scene. I do go kina. Now me find a way be a ride the blaster team to compete. I don't understand sir. I better with that. What do you go kina fine?
In front of my start.
You know, so your friend Nancy I clock the John. I call the sister buy fine.
In front of you.
David Abagna, Echo Afcon buy a cosing.
Or a plan of
cosing.
In front.
What situation? So it means there are not placed opportunities within the blasters enough. Main class may be opportunity, but there are more opportunity enough. So imagine say we can do more, but we're not doing it.
Now, you to us with a chance.
The last time we be a question, we say,
at
that time, not local goalkeeper to that blaster by no winner.
Yeah, that's it.
Answer mad that this in it.
Yeah, that's it.
First, now your friend blaster players are. Your friend goalkeeper better than for I would tell if you look at.
Yeah, that's true.
And then you can refer to the goalkeeper about to for you. I put channel about to be a pion. So it means something has changed. Nobody can convince me, say, then time. So quality players were had that time, man. Every all this time. And this time players are not quality much more than that time. That could be so Thomas but they almost as we were blasters at that time. But we are still calling local players. Goalkeeper them is how to move and compare that time, but we are still calling local players.
Yeah.
So it means something has changed. And now I can't watch them now. We need to find a way to stop that thing and move forward. Make me boy a blaster. There's somebody a work captain team no. You walk up and you quite too much boost stage in here. I'm not captain here. I'm not free one enter boost stage view. 2006 and 2010. I'm not free one enter view. So it means what it takes for a person to play in the blaster. Nobody knows it as a stance now that's up here.
Better than him, yeah, nobody.
Okay, leadership was a no that for about. Make it too.
Yeah.
Partey is a very good player, but he's not a leader. Or a very good player, but a leader. Into Bakaya has a member to going forward, we should change the leadership direction of our team. But it's not about badge the ball. Fire, slow, be any leadership star. Everyone also want the word you are yet not a what team now, we don't know. But my foot going forward, the Basia clock will be quite anymore. The leadership direction of our national team should change. That is me. If you know the question on Chan, be here.
Yes, not Chan went to Coach Masood.
Next month,
yes, 25th. Exactly a month from yesterday. Meaning, so monitor the local scene for a very long time. And these are players who have the opportunity to play in the team. And of course, meaning say Ukaya, I also can't find the Ababontin say players who also play their trade in Africa have the opportunity to be part of it. To mean, Usha players from more Ghana. And no more Musu Ewo, everybody I know. One of these say two stuff from about me, for instance, when you say God person two, and they are there too. What I say
from
Hassan good person.
Oh, we should call about 4 or 5 good person.
But I'm talking about the main two good person. You need to know because of the numbers away with the market. Benjamin Asari, Frederick Asari, 2 way
they should go.
And they always our first team choice goalkeepers in the chanting. With the market actually. Because he is coming from Hasselhoff, he is coming from Asante.
But it's experience, never. Yeah, it's very important. I mean, here, one part before.
Yeah, cost me 1 pound.
Sister Botelli.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, beyond this and this, either say a Benito and I say a Nidakum. Bakuna Descendo. I suspect Nidakum. Okay. Cost me 1 pound.
Yes. What's Friday? Fantastic. What's also the itinerary in the doors? Yeah, very fine. It be making sure it's beginning now. Tiger, for this particular thing, you have how many games? 4?
Yes, 4 games. I don't 3 games. 4th game this weekend.
I'm expecting a lot. I think so in the first batch, it's to me for at least 30 players.
Matisse 7 players, I mean, let me mention them for you. Now, me sure errors a room. Frederick Asari.
He should be in.
Isaac Amwa. Kotoko striker no. Albertamwa, yes. Albertamwa
should be in.
Frederick Asari. Emmanuel Entry.
He should be in.
And Masati Benjamin Asari. Masati
I think we should get about 5 players.
These are players, Amati.
I think say over Frederick Asari, the back 5 no Ablo and Lodama should be in.
Okay.
And Obama Food one personally, I just say Emmanuel Entry should be in.
I also think no matter the situation,
5 players to come from.
Maybe I'm away. We feel say even Justice Blay on the bench deserves to win the champ team. Maybe I'm away. I think he should be part of the champ team because of experience.
Oh, okay.
Because of experience.
Okay.
Not sure how to folk players. Yes. Players are from out of folk. Benjamin Asari, David Opanfani, Salim Adams, That is the point I'm talking about. I was a woman making was him. But boy, friend say, as I'm watching Diego, what is Sally Madam's room? Kevin says, surprisingly, I didn't hear a thing from the squad. Okay.
House of Folk be so much more guaranteed player be
Hot 93.9.
I can't experience Kakra.
I can't Kakra, but he's not a bad player. Especially on what they be as a left back out. Most of our left back nini.
I don't know.
Okay. How many times I would say you defenders and a lateral defenders say 2 free kick in the local league?
Okay.
Even the blast, how many times I will be? In making a call up, to mean guarantee will be starting place. No, you need to look at a lot of factors. In the next team, no, Benjamin Asaria can guarantee him say he should be in, but the rest, but for Benjamin and Sabiaka. But for now, it's only Benjamin Asaria can guarantee. What's your Adabu?
Beautiful player.
Very good player.
Adabu from our team to Samatex. Quality. Beautiful player.
What's Isaac Afo?
Super player for Samatex. Left back. Super player.
What's Samatete?
Super right back. Samatex. Super player.
Why Kofi Ban?
Kofi Ban. Super goalkeeper. Super goalkeeper for Samatex.
Okay, Benezakwa.
Super defender. Super defender for Out of Laos.
Also, Mama Bear 4.
Yes.
For
Samatex 4, yeah.
Fantastic.
These are solid players. Solid.
Fantastic. What's your instrument for striker? No?
Maybe Michelle.
I don't say goals, no. Africa.
Okay, yeah. But me, it is me. I was not too convinced.
Now, local players, strikers, Ben, are all convinced.
But Abetama solid. Striker, wonderful player.
Okay.
Abetama solid player. Solid striker.
He's one player, man, for
Hot 93.9.
What did you?
Hi, super. Steven Dio, super player. Yes, super player. Honorable.
Now let's come to Nations. Why you Kofi Mensah?
Kofi Mensah, super goalkeeper. Super player, defender, captain, super. Super Majatum.
What you Kufo?
Oh, beautiful. Someone said for defender, super. Yes, absolutely.
Team Ben be now pay.
I call Beckham Chelsea.
Person me show Kaka.
Okay.
They have one midfielder be a person me show Kaka.
I see.
Omo team nenya bad and person me show Kaka. And Adeba could be a young free in tell ho and show the way situation in Besiako. And person me started first to.
But I had to find some quality players.
Oh, they are some defender.
Ibn Zaban.
Yeah.
Solid player.
Aqua 4. Samatex Aban 4.
Yeah.
Pando Heart of
I'm not going to Ebenezer.
Very good player.
But I said, could you have been Gino Corno? It's not that bad. Only bad striker.
Or experience on the ball on board. So what the side any big FA blade, yeah, we put the side any be Afro Green Junior.
Hot 93.9.
Will be an exceptional.
Okay.
What situation? Will be an exceptional. Blessing Dankwa. Aka Lions.
Okay.
Winger.
Okay, quality. I have to watch him.
Yes, you need to go and watch him.
But look at quality there means that his quality.
Yes, very good player in Aka Lions team. No opportunity now, Shana. And then say a bit my boy. And the other players be board that teams no be there. We know more the Black Galas. I mean, sure say coach Nagahano. I have some of these players.
One player from Vision FC. In fact, 2.
Labaran.
The central defender. 15 years. Until our U20.
Yeah.
Labaran as the left back and then Nicolas Benson. Center back. Yes.
My own player.
Yes.
Nicolas, my player.
Yes.
No, the same experience in Sobaba. Now, so now inducing can to be Hano, but it looks like Oba Vision is stable. So to me, boss for the first round, the European market is awaiting him. Okay, Musaluhu.
Yes, Musaluhu.
Switzerland.
Yeah.
That boy is a better player than him, but
Hot 93.9.
It's true.
Very good player from Wild Stars days to the Cities, and now, Vision FC. And these are all players are. It means no more what team more bit my boy. Now let's go to Mediama. You come Mediama, very good players. Who the power? Ask my way.
To Casper.
Yeah.
Kofi Togo.
On Asco
Abasu is gone. No, it's gone. Okay. Asco Dukara.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's part of the Asco Dukara team.
Oh, okay.
Playing the Champions League. Felix Chei, I think some medium now. Drop pick Accra. Drop pick Accra. Yes.
Okay. Then what's Bernardo?
What's up? Super player in medium.
Yeah.
For Joe, I still with medium.
But I need to perform.
Yes.
But Bernardo
was on that interest from Kotoko. Thank you also cross and Kotoko.
Yeah.
And I'm saying do not go through.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna conform.
Oh, okay. Very important. Me feel say Nigeria very important. Say even some of these players, no me see I can dem the Black Galaxies. For me dem also even some of these players so me to many opportunity. E be see I can dem more. Why would be any Ghost Stars team kaka?
Ghost Stars Atinga Vincent.
Oh, Busuja now they say
it's not bad. It's not bad at all.
Or they say experience no.
Yes, it's not bad at all. So bad at all.
But come goalkeeper no wetin nka. Goalkeeper for Akwa no. You should answer no. O ka na goalkeeper no.
Me can ba. Yes, from the for
development ni pa no so one player. Pese me hwe how the situation be si akọ. Ma hwe the performance ni. Nti some of the few teams I may share. Let me put the situation.
Hot 93.
Yama call us in the Nafi, almost on Kim Nafi and Twasso. Mamma also with phone lines so Nafi, Yamin Komo Ewa Homanson 0551-744-556, 0551-744-556, 0244-84.